The Virtual Console is a service on the Nintendo Wii, offering up classic video games for download. You pay between $5 and $12 per game out of the hundreds available. There are many games for the service though, and some people have trouble telling what games are worth getting. That's where this video comes in. All of the following games were voted for by people who believe them to be the top games available for the VC. And now, here are the top 10 Virtual Console games. Coming in at number 10 is Super Mario Bros. 3. Originally released in North America on February 12, 1990 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this title is still considered great 19 years later. Enigmopia said it was the best birthday present a person could have on their 9th birthday. There were some really memorable and crazy suits for Mario to wear. I said that it took the formula of the best-selling Super Mario Bros. Game and it perfected it. Evil Devil 97 said it was a really fun game that everyone needs to play at some point in their lives. Some of the most memorable video game moments were in this game. It is available now for 500 Wii Points. Coming in at number 9 is Shining Force, The Legacy of Great Intention. Originally released in North America in 1993, this turn-based RPG is part of a larger series, with entries still coming out to this day. Jogurt the Yogurt calls it a completely charming tactical RPG. He said, "It has bright graphics, fun catchy music, and lots of party combinations to play with." Refa said, "Another classic. This is an easily accessible SRPG with lots of intricacies that make it worth playing." Kiwi the Tortoise heralded its unique design, simple and addicting gameplay, and 30 playable characters, and still loves it today. It is available now for 800 Wii Points. Coming in at number 8 is Super Mario 64. Originally released in North America on September 26, 1996, this game played a huge part in the launch of the Nintendo 64. Scatter said, "I have beaten this game over and over again, and I can't seem to ever get bored of it. It's my favorite 3D platformer and one of the best games ever made." Shorty added it was the first video game he played, and also the one that holds the most personal value for him. Everything in it was superb, with beautifully diverse levels and perfect 3D platforming. Summing it up, Evil Devil 97 said, "There's two types of 3D platformers, before Super Mario 64 and after Super Mario 64. It was essentially the father of modern 3D platformers." It is available now for 1000 Wii Points. In a tie for 6th place is our next game, Paper Mario. Originally released in North America on February 5th, 2001, this game went unnoticed by many gamers. BetaGam7 said, "One of the few VC games I finished, this was a really fun title with a great story and way better than the overrated Super Mario RPG." To Shorty, it was an extremely charming and accessible RPG that stands out in the genre. Personally, this title is a classic. I have so many memories of playing this game. The game's sense of humor, great cast of characters, fun battle system, and great art style make it a game that will stand the test of time. It is available now for 1000 Wii Points. Also at 6th place is the title ActRaiser. Originally released in North America in November 1991, this title is one of the less famous of Square Enix's back catalog of games. To BetaGam7, it was a game I never had on the SNES, but often wished I did. Plus its brilliant blend of gameplay styles and interesting philosophical concepts make it a double winner for me. Kiwi the Tortoise said, "The soundtrack of ActRaiser has been stuck in my head for over 15 years now." Keeper BVK claims that ActRaiser perfectly blended together two vastly different playstyles. He says that, "You just can't get bored of this game. It's nigh impossible." He agrees with Kiwi that the soundtrack by Yuzo Koshiro also helps quite a bit. It is available now for 800 Wii Points. Coming in at number 5 is Mega Man 2. Originally released in North America in July 1989, the second Mega Man game was everything the first one aspired to be. Joker the Yogurt called it the best Mega Man game on the VC and close to the best one overall. It has the most memorable bosses, fantastic music, and isn't bogged down by tacked-on gameplay mechanics. Refa said it had great gameplay, the best video game music ever, and a lot of diversity in the levels. RetroNL stated, "I loved it and still do. This game has much to offer. Great NES graphics, beautiful music, and each boss has a weak spot for your new powers." It is available now for 500 Wii Points. Next on the list, at number 4, is Super Mario World. Originally released in North America on August 13th, 1991, this title managed to best Super Mario Bros. 3 to many people at the time of its release. Scatter said, "The game that made me a Nintendo fan. It's one of the best designed SNES games." Shorty claimed it to be easily the best 2D platformer I've ever experienced. The charming visuals, the addition of new gameplay mechanics, and multiple ways of completing each level all stand to make it an amazing experience. Enigmopia recalled, "There are many more things and worlds to explore in this game than its predecessors, especially when you are trying to 100% complete the game." It is available now for 800 Wii Points. Coming in at number 3 is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Originally released in North America on April 13th, 1992, this title really put the Legend of Zelda series on the map. Karachi declared it my most favorite Zelda game ever. Refa said, "Great 2D graphics, tight gameplay, and best of all, the dungeons aren't incredibly complicated like the later Zelda games." Enigmopia stated, "This game combined a lot of great things that I loved when I was younger. It had great graphics, music, and gameplay. There were a lot of things to do in that game." Kiwi the Tortoise said, "This was my first Zelda game. It features lots of exploration and things to do besides just heading from one dungeon to the next, which is why I like it more than any other Zelda game." It is available now for 800 Wii Points. At number 2 is Secret of Mana. Originally released in North America on October 3rd, 1993, this action RPG helped confirm that the SNES was home to great RPGs. Karachi said, "It always has been my favorite game on SNES, from reading a magazine with some info and pics until even now." Joga the Yogurt claims, "This is one of my favorite games on my favorite system. It's a fantastic action RPG. To RetroNL, it is almost a masterpiece." Scatter even says, "Secret of Mana is one of the best RPGs of all time. The experience on the Wii is better since you don't need extra hardware, just 3 controllers to play co-op. I'm still addicted to max out another game file on the Wii." It is available now for 800 Wii Points. Finally, at the number 1 spot lies the game The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Originally released in North America on November 23rd, 1998, this game is commonly called the greatest game of all time by gaming magazines and websites. Karachi claimed that the game wasn't too hard and has enough secrets like hearts and quests like mass selling. RetroNL said that This game showed what magic can do to a game. It is all there. Great puzzles, great story, beautiful sound, and graphics. Shorey said that Ocarina of Time is still my favorite in the series. It's a captivating experience from start to finish, and one that I'll never forget. Keeper BVK hailed Zelda Ocarina of Time for being probably my most anticipated game of all time, and not only not failing to live up to my personal hype, but even exceeding it. Personally, I say, how could a list of the greatest games on the Virtual Console not have this? Ocarina will always stay in my mind. It is available now for 1,000 Wii Points. Well, that's it. Make sure to keep checking the VC for more classic games. Thanks for watching.